as a standardizing quiz or test, and you've got two teachers teaching in two different styles. What about that situation? How do you still maintain a level of standardization depending on how the teachers teach?
Yeah, well, one of the things that we've always argued in promoting a kind of dogma approach is that you've got to fit the approach to the context. And every institution has its own particular constraints, either the syllabus or the tests or both, or the fact, I mean, there are organizations which require every class to be teaching the same lesson on the same day, according to the level. You have to work within that. You work in institutions, you have to bite the bullet. And you have to find, therefore, the opportunities that arise and make use of them when they can, but there may only be occasional instances where you get a bit of space, where something opens up in the classroom and you let the students run with it. I'm not ever suggesting that teachers should defy their system, and if there are standardized tests or whatever, you have to teach for them. And I think that if it's the kind of institution where enough teachers realize that the tests are having this negative backwash effect on the teaching, then you have to change the tests. But the other thing I want to add there is that a dogma approach is not necessarily incompatible with a kind of standardized syllabus. It's just that you don't teach to the syllabus. You teach you teach, and then you remind the students where retrospectively of what on the syllabus they're in fact covered. And I think, in a sense, it's not covering a syllabus, it's uncovering the syllabus. The syllabus is any good and is representative of what students will need to do with the language in real life. Then, by dint of the fact of using language in the classroom as it is used in real life, you will, in a sense, uncover the syllabus. It's just a matter of, it's what Luke, my co-writer, calls referencing, is where you reference the syllabus as things come up. So something comes up in the classroom, a student wants to express an idea which involves using, say, something like the present perfect continuous. And wants to say, I've been studying hard this week. Then you give them the means to say that. And then you say, by the way, that's the present perfect continuous. Have a look at your books. What unit does that come in? Tick it off. We've just done it. You see what I mean? So it's not incompatible with a grammatical syllabus or a regimented syllabus. It's just a matter of reminding the students that you are dealing with that, but you're dealing with it in a kind of more organic way.
Yeah, and I think as well that so long as the teacher's aware of the language that the activity or whatever you're working on is generated by that, and the learning outcomes that that activity makes available, the learning opportunities that occur, I agree. I think that it's compatible with any course book or syllabus, but just being, so long as the teacher is very aware of where it's going and what the learning opportunities are.
Yeah, and I would just and reinforce the fact that you adapt the approach to suit the kind of situations you're in. But I suppose what I think the beauty of a dogma approach, or the message behind the dogma approach, is saying you have permission. There's nothing wrong with opening up these spaces in the classrooms, because actually these will be the spaces where the real learning opportunities will take place. These will be the moments when students look back on their classroom experience and say, yes, I remember that lesson when we talked about whatever it was that Julia brought up or Jordi said or whatever, and the teacher provided the kind of structure and the feedback on that language, which made it really a real peak learning experience for the students.
Yep. That's great. We have a beautifully said, Scott, from Anna, so a little bit of feedback there. I think she appreciated that answer. That's great. Okay, well, I mean, we don't have any other questions at this point. Tyson, is that accurate on your screen as well?
Nope, it's all done, I think. I don't think there's any more.
Okay, all right. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity then to thank you very, very much for joining us, Scott. It was great having you with us. And thank you also, Tyson, for preparing this this session. I think it was really interesting, and it was really nice to see some of these effective activities kind of brought to life. And I think it was really engaging. So, yeah, and Yeah, we've got, so thanks for a good webinar. Thank you. We've got lots of thanks to everybody, Scott and Tyson. And
Tanya.
Oh, yeah, well, thanks.
Your 2 cents was in there.
Excellent.
Okay,
so
thanks everybody.
Have a nice evening. We'll see you later.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner.
Thank you, Tanya. Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon, Scott. Bye.
Bye-bye.